Good morning, everyone. It is currently warm and toasty 27 degrees Fahrenheit out here at the little house. Fall has set in. I'm not showing my face on camera at the moment because I just ducked out. I'm still in my pajamas. Oh boy. Yeah. And my hair's a mess. But we got morning sunshine glancing off everything. There's the red of the Virginia creeper. Not to mention the mountain ash is getting its gold on. I got this, my little honey locust tree, the one with no thorns, which I am allowing to grow into a big shady tree, has really gotten gold. I don't know if you can see it. There's the sun is hitting the top of the tree. The big tree is almost turned completely gold, but since temperatures have gotten so cold and there's frost on the ground, it might actually just drop all its leaves off. I would not be surprised if by later this afternoon we have a carpet of leaves on the ground. Serviceberry has lost all its leaves. That invasive honeysuckle is got to come out again. I keep trimming it, taking it out, it keeps coming back. But oh, look at that. Morning sunshine. Good morning, everyone. I'm just going to give a very brief overview of what we're going to do later today when it warms up to tolerable temperatures. I don't tolerate cold as well. But today we are going to be cleaning out the raised beds of everything except the marigolds. Marigolds will stay. Tomato cages will be put away. Everything is going to be cleaned out. And we're going to get them ready to get the soaker hose off. Get them ready for put the strawberry pots in here for the winter. Yep, I did. There's a big hole. I dug out my little tomato plant and it's in a pot in the house. So left a big hole. But we're going to clean this all out. Get the strawberry plants in. Oh God, look what the rodents did. They just did this. This was... They're back. Well, they won't be back today after I dig this out. Oh God, they literally ate the roots of this. And I never quite was certain what I had growing here. All I know is it got big and bushy and beautiful. And it was edible. Dang. Yep, they came back. They came back and they just ate this because yesterday this was fine. It was fine. Anyways, well, I guess that part's cleaned out. Everything that's going to get dug out of here, I am going to put it into the garden pumpkin patch. Let it decompose over the winter. And, oh boy, beautiful bright morning sunshine. It is so cold out here, I'm freezing. So lots of things. All my little sapling trees over here I've got to get planted. I hope it didn't get too cold for them. I probably should have hauled them into the... I did water them really good the other day, but they might have been getting dry again. But I'm hoping they'll be fine. I'll come out and water them later after it warms up. Yeah, I'm afraid these leaves are going to start turning now and dropping off. In fact, on this tree, the leaves are turning. Okay, this is my apricot. And this is one of my pears. And this is my cherry. Yep, leaves are starting to turn even in this sheltered area. But we're going to get all these planted today. Gotta get them planted. So this is the goals for today. Also get tires out of the pumpkin patch has got to happen before it snows, and get those cinder blocks out. Oh, it is beautiful. Yep, look at how beautiful my honey locust is. It's just gorgeous. Anyways, I'm gonna go back in the house and get warm, and we'll be back out when it's warmer and I'm ready to get to work outside. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Surprise, surprise, it is Sunday afternoon, and I still haven't gotten my trees planted, or my shrubs, or the raised beds cleaned out. It was very cold yesterday morning, so I decided to run up to Idaho Falls and run a few errands. And those few errands took a little longer to run than I had planned, and I ended up actually not getting home till about 4 o'clock, almost 5 in the afternoon. So I had a little early dinner, and I did talk to my neighbor who has a little dealership about getting my truck sold. And then I got back and it was getting cold and chilly again, and the sun was going down. So, there goes a fly flew in my head. Good grief. Anyways, didn't get anything done, and right now, as you can see, I'm getting ready to run another errand. I'm going to run into town. I gotta take my garbage into town, and then I'm going to get back because I want to get at least something done this weekend. Next weekend will also be a fairly decent weekend. Temperatures in the 60s and Sunday and on sunny. And it'll be sunny like it is today and like it was yesterday. And hopefully I can get those plants in the ground next weekend. I'm going to see about if I can find someone who can come and help me dig the holes and get my trees planted. This makes me wish I had a fat little auger that I could just simply drill a hole and pop the tree down in the ground. Anyways, I don't have it. I have a shovel. So I gotta run this errand into town real quick, and then hopefully we can get something done in the yard today, this afternoon. Get some yard work done. And I can feel like I actually accomplished something. So, I'm going to go run my little errand into town, and then I'll be back. Okay, well, I'm back from my little errand running. And yeah, it's time to start cleaning up a few things here. I want to try to get something done today, so I feel like I actually did something. I'm actually very, very tired, and I don't know why. I mean, I've been doing a lot of extra stuff at work, helping out. We've been trying to get products moved out of our warehouse area because we are letting the lease on that warehouse go, and so we need to get all products and everything moved out. Oh God, how am I going to get this out? Get these tomatoes out of here. Oh, good grief, everything's getting all caught up together. Sometimes it's a little easier to do these, get these out of here when in the spring when everything's dead and dry. Oh boy. Let's see. Maybe now that I got them out of the ground, I can get the tomato plants out. I mean, the plants are mostly dead anyways. So oh boy, that was a little tough. Okay, but just so I feel like I have got something done, got the cart here, cleaning out the beds. Oh boy, getting these lined up so I can get them put away in the garage. Oh boy, that was a little tough there. Okay, undo that clip. Oh, I have to say my tomatoes had really good root system. Take some of these. Oh, I got a few clips on some of these. I wonder if that's why that one wasn't coming off. Okay. Where did I put that other clip? I thought I put it down here. Yes, I did. There, got my clips. Put them in my pocket. That might actually help a little. And let's see if we can get these up. Oh boy. Anyways, trying to there we go. Another tomato. I think I got some dirt in my hair. Let's get this one out. There. Another tomato cage ready to go in. Get them all out and cleaned up. Oh, not sure how I'm going to do this tangled mess. It's all peas and everything. Untangling the peas from the tomato cages. They really got themselves all wound up here. And that's partly my fault. I let it happen. Oh, come on, let go, let go. Yeah, I let this happen. But I didn't, last year and this year, my peas have just grown amazingly. Well, hey, look, snack. I've never actually had them grow this well before. They've always grown about 2 feet high and produced a few pea pods, and that was it. But boy, last year and this year, they have just been growing super duper well. Those are good. Producing snacks right up until frost. And yes, it's been getting cold enough at night now. So, I just about got it free. There we go. We're free. Oh boy. Man. Now for this one. Oh. Any clips? Oh. Good grief. The voles. They ate the roots of this plant. No wonder it was looking pretty dead. Oh, geez. Oh, somebody come and rid me of the voles. I would be eternally grateful. Oh, broke my clip. Dang it. Well, that's toast. Broke the clip. Forgot to take it off. Oh, dear. Oh, well. I got them from the dollar store, so it's not like they're super duper expensive. They're just really handy. Look, my garden soil all over the brick, out of the beds because the critters have tossed it out. Boy. This is good, expensive garden soil. I don't like having it down on the ground. Get my garden stakes out. There we go. All right, those are ready to go into the garage. Just pile these here. Time to rip out all my squashes. Boy. Here we go. Yeah, at least this way I'll feel like I got something done. May not make for a super exciting video. I did pull out my one. Oh, I got another carrot that survived the raid. Probably because the bulls, for some reason, didn't come over to this side of the raised beds. Whoops. But I pulled up one last night and it was a white carrot. It was so good. Nice and sweet. The other carrot that was in here had actually bolted and gone to seed, so, but yeah. Get these plants all out and then I can work on. Oh, okay, I'm gonna need something to cut these zip ties. Then I can get the cucumbers off of here. Yep, gotta cut this zip tie, and then I can just take this fence with the thing off. Yeah, I know, they destroyed my other carrots. Peppers are done for the year. Next year we will try again. I do hope that I can find a solution to getting rid of voles by next year. Oh boy, they're just such a nuisance. Okay, get my clip. Oh, this one's broken too. It's already broken. Oh well, that goes there. Grab this tomato, which is done for because the voles ate the roots of my tomato plants. I didn't know those would be edible for a vole. I thought the only part of a tomato that was edible was the fruit, that the rest of it was highly toxic. We're just going to toss you in there, let you decompose. Okay, I've got some little garden stakes holding my soaker hose down. Got to get that up. Get all these little metal stakes up. Not even sure if I'm filming myself right. But yeah, I put these in to hold my soaker hose up. Now they're getting all rusted and everything. But the soaker hose is coming out. There. There's one. And there's one. Let's see. Any more? Here we go. My hoses are buried. Oh boy. Let's see, any more garden stakes? I think there's one under here, if I can find it. There we go. That soaker hose is under there. Got to get that fence out. All right. And here's the gardens. There's a middle one too. Did I put the... Is it under the fence? Yes, it is. Okay. All right. Well, let's go put these where they're not gonna... Go put them in the back porch and see if I can grab something while I'm doing that. That will actually help get this taken care of. Another reason I had to go in town and check on my mom was she had a old heater in her house short out last night in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, where's my little... I just need something to cut a zip tie with. That will do. And there's the little wall heater in the bathroom. And it was actually making the wall so hot. It was so very hot to touch. She was able to get a hold of someone in her church, a neighbor, who literally answered the phone when she called, which surprised her. She just had this feeling she needed to call, and so she did, and she got an answer right away, which, like I said, it surprised her that somebody answered. But I think God was telling her to go and call this person. And he came over immediately, and he took the switch off the heater and put the wires all in the, he had plastic caps and everything for the wires. He brought everything needed, and he took care of it. And the heater went off now that it's all disconnected from the switch. And she is much safer in her house, which is good, because last thing we need is that old house burning down. That's literally the only thing place she has to live. But been talking with some of my family members. We really need to see if there's any way we can find a way to replace those old wall heaters from the 70s, because she doesn't need them. And the house didn't used to have those wall heaters. When I was a kid, and it was my grandmother's house, there was a gas furnace, wall furnace, that was in the living room. I remember, because I remember we were there one winter, and Grandma had Dad, or Aunt Betty, or Grandma. It was either my Aunt Betty or my Grandma. Had Dad light the pilot light, because the pilot light had gone out. And they were talking about being careful and don't let the pilot light blow up on you. It could have been Grandma talking to Dad, that she was nervous about lighting the pilot light herself because she was afraid it was going to blow up on her. Yeah, so my dad had to light the pilot light. So, yeah, okay. Well, got this much done. I think cleaning off the fence, the peas off the fence, is going to take a little more work. Oh boy. They sure grew well though, didn't they? These peas sure grew well. I'm going to have to get my nippers and use 2 hands and come and clean these peas off, but we're making good headway cleaning up the raised beds. Oh boy. Just my carrots are all gone. Yep, see? Dang. Darn rodents. All my whole row of baby carrots I had here. All gone. Well, I'll talk to you later after we take care of the peas. Well, look at this. got the beds cleaned up. Peas are gone. Tilled up the soil. I'm gonna pull up my one and only carrot. It's still in here. Let's see what color this one is. Well, it's a white carrot. Very teeny tiny white carrot. It's more roots than anything. Alright. Well, let's see if we can pull some of these off. I think this one would have gone to seed. It didn't really develop much of a carrot, did it? Oh, well. Guess I could have left it for the bowls. But we got all this. I've got to clean up my mess, get the soaker hose in the garage. But at least I felt like I accomplished something today. And unfortunately, the frost is getting my marigolds, and I do believe these would have been white had they had just another 2 weeks of warm temperatures and not get cold. But it's getting down in the 20s right now, and it's getting pretty darn cold at night. So anyways, that's pretty good. I'm just going to leave the marigolds in here all winter. They'll winter over. Any seeds will go to seed in the garden here. And there. That one's kind of bent. Yeah, seeds will just go to seed here in the garden. And come spring, look at that. I've already got some marigold seeds. Let's just get them tossed in here. Put some marigold seeds down in here into the soil. There we go. There. Come spring, I'll do the rest of the things. Pull out the dead marigolds. Clean up the beds. And we'll start all over again. Probably, hopefully in April. We'll be back out here working again. That would be awesome. For the rest of this, I just need to clean up. I'll go dump that in the pumpkin patch. Come back and get everything that's in the middle here. And take it. And put it in the garage. I think that's a good little bit of work for a Sunday afternoon. Well, I'm back again for just a few minutes. I'm gonna grab a little sunset here. Fixing up the back of my car. I did buy this cheap floor mat to put down because underneath this is just metal. Yeah, I don't have a cargo box. The original cargo box was taken out, but until I can get around to getting one, I decided to cover it up and needed something to cover up in here, and so this cheap little floor mat will have to do. Got the back end organized. All my shopping bags are there. Got my little cooler here. Got my emergency stuff here. So got a couple of little cans of Freon. Not that it works because my vehicle air conditioner needs new whatever. Anyways, got my toolbox, my jumper cables, and a tarp because you never know when you're going to need tarp. Like if I'm hauling plants in here, I'm going to want to put a tarp down to keep this from getting dirty, even though I can just yank it out and shake it off and vacuum it. What's left of... I had to top off the coolant. We're getting de-icer. It's that time of year again. And it fits really nice and snugly in there. So everything's up and ready. I've got my little net here. This is actually... the original one that came with the car was no longer with the car, so there's a lot of things the former owners did not choose to put in this car when they traded it in. Sometimes people just get really gung-ho and clean everything out. But I got the back end organized here, and I think it's looking nice. So much better than having a third row seat that took up about 10 inches of my cargo space. And I couldn't even use it because, as you can see, well, maybe you can't see. It's a little dark. Those pop-outs are where the seat belts were supposed to be, and no seat belts were ever put in. Oh, sorry. God. Sorry again. Still sneezing. Anyways. Oh, I know. Sun is going down. I still need to get plants planted. I'm going to have to try to get something planted every night this week. Next week's going to be icky weather. This week is going to be somewhat warm. But the raised beds are all cleaned up and ready for winter. I am going to bury the strawberry pots inside. I'm half torn between that. Should I heal the strawberry pots into the raised beds for the winter, or should I put them there and put a lot of straw? Problem is all the voles will probably just... I'm thinking I should just get out here with a shovel, dig holes, bury the strawberry pots in here so the roots don't freeze, and then mulch them and pray that the voles do not come back into these beds, which they shouldn't be able to get into now that there are no trailing plants like peas going down to the ground and making it so that they can get into the beds. So I'm thinking I'll just do that. But anyways, sun's going down. Got a lovely sunset. Oh, that is beautiful. And I will hope you all have a wonderful week. I'll get this video out. It's already about 30 minutes, so never knew I could ramble on so much. Anyways, I hope this head allergies and head sinus congestion, I think I got a sinus cold. I pray it goes away soon. I've got a busy work week coming up this week, and I need to be feeling on top of my game, not under the weather. So, if you like my little videos, like, subscribe, share with your friends, and check out my past videos. I've been putting up videos regularly since January of 2022, though I did put up my first video in July of 2021 when I did a beautiful little tour of my yard and garden that year. Oh, it was looking spectacular in 2021. And so I am going to go in, and it's getting chilly out here, and people with sinus colds should probably not be hovering around watching the sun go down. But it is so beautiful. And I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week. Talk to y'all later, folks.